Okay, we're gonna do a reading from the comments, but let me tell you something. Your guys' comments, those of you that follow me, and those of you who don't that leave comments, they are so in-depth and insightful, and so many of you leave comments that come from a place of authenticity. And if I feel so called to, I'm gonna do a reading. If it reaches out to me, this is a reading, we're gonna do a reading. So I saw a comment, you guys, on one of my readings, and it said, I just saw the third party driving my car and they've moved into my home, or the home that we once shared. How could they? How could this happen? So we're gonna do reading on those energies. How could people do that and not feel guilty, not feel like they're doing something wrong, right? So still collective, you guys know the deal, and you can email me to book a personal. So I'm tapping into these third parties and these toxic cheaters. It's because, well, first of all, because they can. It's love bombing. It's giving, let me get you hooked on me, and then at some point I'm going to put you in a subservient position. So what I'm seeing here is manipulation and smoke and mirrors, and because I can, right? This is like the toxic person. This is that kind of energy. You have to roll the red carpet out. You can dress them like a king, but it doesn't turn them into one. It's energy, not gender. But this is specifically designed, this is intentional. It's specifically designed to say, ha, you're out. This new person's in because I can. Here's the car we bought. I'm going to let them drive it. Here's the house or apartment we had together. I'm going to let them live in it. Hell, I'll let them sleep in the same bed. Okay? Because they can. But this is all part of that tactic of manipulation and love bombing. And eventually, the person that they bring in ends up trauma bonded, ends up obsessed, ends up can't walk away. But in the beginning, it's almost like, this is probably your ex, right, for many of you, does it because it shows a sense of power, like, whatever, don't care about you. It's, I can do what I want, and let me post it all over social media so everybody knows. It's a tactic to hurt you. And so you say, how can they do that? Like, don't they feel bad? No, they don't feel bad. They feel strong. They feel, but see, it's cowardly in that they're hiding behind this facade of, roll the red carpets out. They think it makes them look big and powerful, and people admire them for it. And there are probably people that do act like they admire them for it. Deep down, most people know what's going on. You cheated, you moved the new woman in or guy, it's energy, not gender, guys, into the house or driving the car, and they don't, inner circle of people are never going to speak up, right? Because if you speak up to someone who's super toxic or who is just a shitty human being, but they have this public persona, the inside circle is never going to say anything. They're going to back them up all the way. They're going to sing their praises because they don't want to get kicked out of the club. So let me tell you, what's happening here is that the third parties that do this to you. So these third parties, female and males, do it, right? Who know about you, interfere, and then all of a sudden they're living in your house and driving your car, and you're just trying to get your life back together, right? You may be sleeping on somebody's couch. You maybe you kept the house, but now they're living together in another house. It's just, it's like that feeling of they just came out of nowhere and now they've just kind of stolen my life and they're living it with my person. They're gonna get a taste of their medicine. This person, this is that toxic person in the middle, likes to be taken care of. Remember I said, roll the red carpet out for me, right? And so what you are witnessing, if you're looking, and we always tell you guys not to look, but I get it. It's hard not to, right? It's curiosity. You want to know. You feel like if you know, you're going to feel better. You never do, but you feel like it, so I get it. But you shouldn't look. Let's just leave it at that. But this is that kind of energy who wants to appear like, look at me. I'm living my best life. We have all this money. We're driving cars. We live in a house, whatever it may be. But these third parties don't realize, but by supporting this, they end up right in the spot you were in. At some point, they'll get dumped. They end up carrying the burdens, end up paying the bills, they end up swallowing their own medicine. They're gonna get a taste of their own medicine. What happens to the toxic person, you ask? I'm gonna be honest, and you've probably witnessed this. A lot of times these toxic people, even if they fall flat on their face, they won't let anyone know. And the way they save themselves, well, they don't save themselves. The way they get picked up is they jump into another relationship and have someone else save them. They look for people who are vulnerable, who want to be in love, who want to take care of them, who want to fix them. And what do? Oh my God, I can't make this up. They drain the shit out of them. They go through their finances, they abuse them, they make them feel less than, they get them trauma bonded, they get them addicted so that all they can do is just, they hang on this toxic person's every word. And so when you ask, how can these third parties, these toxic people do this to people? Because they don't look back. They want what they want. They want it when they want it. They don't care who gets hurt. Here's the number one. They don't think it's ever going to happen to them. A lot of these toxic entities, they don't believe in karma. It'll happen. It seems like they just jump from relationship to relationship, doesn't it? And they never get their karma, and they're out there destroying people. So they take kings and queens and they destroy them emotionally, mentally, financially, some of them physically. And it feels like nothing ever happens to them. So I always use this example. Look at P. Diddy. That took 30 years for the karma to come through. And now it's a big one. It's like a big hit. This isn't a slap on the wrist. This isn't a car repossessed or a job loss. This is an entire empire being dismantled. So don't worry about the when and the karma, because there's like a bigger picture strategy on how karma hits. But these third parties, these home wreckers, they come in and destroy your life, and they just, they may be living in your house, they're driving your car, using your dishes, using your washer and dryer, and I get it, it hurts. Their day will come. I can see it here. Their day will come. Eventually, they will end up in the same position you were in, which is you're out because someone new is coming in. And these toxic people, they're always on the move. And they do it with such vigor, don't they? And they're so proud of it. And they will post a new relationship so for some of them it's every few months, others every few years. It's a whole, this is the love of my life. No, wait, no, this is the love, right? You see it all the time. They're always on the move. So the day that third party may have moved into your house is the day that toxic person, I can guarantee you, was already looking for their replacement. Same thing that happened to you. So how can they do it? Because they don't give a shit. They're constantly looking for more. They are on a mission for more. These third parties are on a mission to win. So there's a mission. They are teamed up. They have different agendas. They don't know that yet. They have different reasons. Third parties think they're going to run off and get married and live on a mansion on a hill. The toxic people usually are, okay, so I've got this one in the bag and I'm taking care of her now, but when I drain this person, where do I go? They're already looking for a backup plan. So it has nothing to do with you not being good enough. This is about people who are self-serving, who only live in the present moment of what they can get and what's in it for me. And it's not a loss, guys. So again, don't look. If there's one thing I want you to work on, is stop looking, because what you're seeing is a facade. What you're seeing is smoke and mirrors, lies. It's a show. It's a dog and pony show. It's a clown show. It's a circus. There's no reason to watch it. It'll fall apart on its own. I hope this helps. Have a blessed day.